bar, I had a bit of a treat, like I told you. I lived it up. I went to the club, I danced Bhangra, and all my Punjabis on the podcast, you know what Bhangra is, Bhangra. And then I went to the new camp, I went to Park Güell, I went to La Sagrada Familia, and I did all of that because I believed in it. I saw it happening already. I manifested it inside of myself, and I put it on my dream board a few months ago that I was going to go and visit Barcelona. Now, this is what I'm talking about. You need those positive habits to manifest the positive outcomes. And this is the same for weight loss. It is a lot more than just writing down the goal. It is actually implementing the habits to then make the goal happen. Now, here's habit number 3. I want you to wake up, and the first thing that you'll have when you start the day is I want you to have 1 cup of blended green celery juice. Yes, 1 cup. What that will do is that will clean out your intestines, that will get rid of all the toxins that are in your intestines, that will reset your body at the start of the day and help the digestion process. What that's going to do is that's going to flush out all the crap, all the unnecessary stress, all the unnecessary excess and waste before you even have your first cup of caffeine. And here's why you do it. You do it that way so that you train your body to always flush out. The next thing that you're going to consume is 1 glass of lemon water. So what you want to do is you cut 1 lemon in half, you grate it, you pour it in the cup, and then you boil some water and you get a lukewarm mug of lemon water. That's also going to help your immune system to start your day and give you that fresh energy to go out there and go after your goals. Then when you get to the office and you sit down at your desk at 9 o'clock, or whether you're working from home, then you have your first cup of coffee. You are not supposed to start your day just on coffee. If you run out of, if you can't get to your celery juice or your lemons, or for whatever reason you run out, at least start the day on water. You need to start your day with water to clean out your body. Your body cannot rely heavily on caffeine. That is not good. Your body's 80% water. It needs replenishment. That's why you have to drink 2.5 liters a day. Tip number 4, drink 2.5 liters a day, especially in this hot weather. When this hot weather is coming in, you're sweating a lot. You may even need to have 3 liters of water in this weather as well. Positive habit number 5, always eat on time. You want to eat on time in the morning, 7:30 for your breakfast, 10 o'clock for your mid-morning snack, and then 12:30 to 1 for your lunch, and then 3 o'clock for your afternoon snack, and then 5:30 to 6 for your dinner. Tip number 6, you need to cook fresh 80% of the time. And the reason why I say this is because if you keep eating from outside, you will not see a difference in the results that you have. A lot of food that you consume from outside, you're not aware that it actually carries a lot of saturated fat. It has a lot of excess fat inside of those ingredients, and you are not in control of everything. You can only control your inner self and your state. We understand that. But you can also control your habits and the mindset that you are walking out there with. And what you need to do is instill in yourself that you have this positive habit of having healthy, nutritious food, and you cook from fresh so that you can then feel the benefits of that fresh food going in. And that's why I'm vegetarian, ladies and gentlemen. I've felt a significant increase in my energy levels as a result of being vegetarian, because I don't consume meat anymore, and it's for my health, and it's for my spiritual reasons. And to anybody who isn't quite there yet, I understand it, but you will extend your life being vegetarian. You will literally increase your energy levels, your digestion will improve, your metabolism will get better. You will actually have a quicker metabolism not eating meat, because once you put meat inside your body, it takes longer to process. And what I'm saying is you have to cook fresh in order to get the most benefits, because when you show up to that gym and you've cooked fresh and you've ate fresh all day, you will lift the weights with strength and confidence. When you show up having 8 takeaways, you're not going to be able to lift as well, and you're not going to have the energy to sustain the workout, because that energy is being sapped by all the digestion that's needed to process junk food. Junk food itself requires more energy to process it than healthy food. Now, you might be wondering, how can I cook healthy and fresh? Be on the lookout. I will start making recipes of how I've cooked my dishes and how I've cooked my lunches and my dinners that can also help you in your journey of weight loss. So I won't go too much into it now, but I will start doing that, and I'll start showing you some cookbook recipes courtesy of Anil, Immunity for the Community. Tip number 7, what I want you to also do is I want you to manage your daily state. Now, what does that mean? Anytime somebody annoys you, you let it pass. Now, it may irritate you once, I get it, but do not let people in. Do not let people in. Do not let the small things stack up. When you walk out that door and you've had your first meditation of the day, you feel like, oh man, nothing can bother me. All it takes is that traffic. All it takes is that person to cut you off. All it takes is that first person to beep their horn. Don't let that stack up. Let it pass. Be like, okay, you can keep your negative energy. Bye. And that's all you do. You say, thank you. Thank you. You can have that back. I don't need that. Oh, you're trying to give me this gift. No, sorry, you can keep that gift. I don't need that. Sorry. You fill up on your state. You start the day in gratitude and you start the day in faith. I guarantee you, nobody can give you the gift, that nasty, smelly gift that they're trying to give you. You keep your nice, clean, lovely gift of gratitude and love and heart, love in your heart, and all the love that you have for your family and your friends. And nobody else can put any nasty gift to you. That's what it is. Somebody gives you negative energy, you bat it right the way back. It's a tennis match. Bye. Gone. Right? Knock it out of the park. Tip number 8. I want you to go to bed on time as well. You need to go to bed on time to allow your body to get the full rest, so that when you wake up ready to go. You wake up knowing what your goals are for the day, and then you're able to follow through on them. I don't want you to start waking up at 10 in the morning, 11 in the morning on a weekend, because the day's already going. By the time you get showered and cleaned up, it's an hour already gone. It's like 12 o'clock, and then, before you know it, it's 5 o'clock. You got to start getting up at 8 o'clock on the weekends, if not 8, 9, but you have to start doing it. You have to look at time as energy. Time is money, time is energy. And as long as you wire this up to keep using that time as energy to upskill, you will always be in manifestation. You will never be in regression. You do not want to regress your mind or your capability or your mindset and allow time to pass you by. I would say, ladies and gentlemen, you drop me a comment just to make sure that you're engaged. Do you feel like time is going quite quickly now? It's summer. Let me know what your thoughts are. I was just hanging with my cousin yesterday, helping him out, and with his situation, and I was thinking, man, we just had what felt like an hour chat, and it was done in 2 hours. But drop a comment, say time's going fast or time's going slow. You drop a comment. But one thing I will tell you is time goes faster when you're enjoying yourself. When you're not enjoying yourself, that's when it goes slow. But I will agree with you that if you drop in the comments, time's going fast right now. Summer's just going by. I do agree, time is going like that, but that's why you got to plan ahead. Tip number 9, do your chores in net time. Don't allow your chores to take over your entire day. Find that 15 minutes to do the hoover. Find that 20 minutes to do the laundry. Find that half an hour to do the ironing. Do your chores in net time. Listen to a personal development podcast while you're doing it. These are daily habits, and of course these don't necessarily all relate to just weight loss, but this is so that you can manage your time as well. Tip number 9, I want you to also track your weight on a weekly basis. If you've seen my page, you will see that I've been doing the weekly weigh-ins over and over again, and this week I actually lost 2.5 pounds, and that is a successful outcome. Ladies and gentlemen, I started boxing and hitting the bag this week, and I got to say I'm feeling great. I'm getting really good at throwing the punches. I learnt from my main man Daryl. Cheers, bro. Cheers, my main man Daryl. I had a session with him last week. I learned how to throw the 1-2, how to hook, how to do all that, and now I'm doing it not just in the shadow boxing, but on the bag, and I got a lot of cardio from it. So it was really good, and I actually measured what my workouts were. After I measured what my workouts were, and I combined that with watching my nutrition, watching what I'm consuming, watching what I'm eating, I showed up at the weekly weigh-in 2.5 pounds lighter than last week. I gained a couple pounds after I went on the work social, but I lost 2.5 back, and this is the first time that I'm 12 stone and 6 pounds in just over a year. So let's give a round of applause for that. Okay? Tip number 10. If ever you fall off track, get back on. If ever you go off track with a failure, get back on. Do not allow it to knock your confidence. A lot of the time, ladies and gentlemen, you feel like your worst failures are going to immobilize you, or they're going to just finish you. They're not. Some of the worst things that could have happened, some of the worst failures that you've had, could be the very moment where you turn it around and you come back as a champion. You never lose, you always learn. I've actually got a podcast of how you can overcome failure and how you can make it past this. But this is my advice. All of those failures that you think you can never overcome, you already have. You're sitting here right now. You're smarter for it. You've learned from it. You've grown from it. Anybody who's a part of this podcast and part of Immunity for the Community knows that I serve people at the highest level, because I don't want you to go through that shame and that embarrassment about weight anymore. I don't want you to let that thought of you can't lose the weight to stop you, because it's that exact same thought that's going to keep you where you are right now next week, just as it was last week. And the job of Immunity for the Community, my job as a coach, is to change the outcome so that week upon week upon week, you instill in yourself that you're getting 1% better. You're not competing and comparing with anybody. You're comparing with how you did last week. And you compete to be 1% better than what you were. Now, some people are competitive by nature. I'm not. I'm a personal development guy. I focus on growth and surging. And that's what I'm telling you. If ever you fall off track, get back on. Overcome, because when you do overcome this situation, when you do lose that weight, you'll change into another person altogether. You only have to look at how I'm doing to see that's possible for you as well. To all those people who are overweight, who don't have the roadmap to success, I have the roadmap to success. And as part of the Write Your Own Story course, Immunity for the Community is offering a 5% discount on iforcommunity.com. Go to iforcommunity.com and you can get a 5% discount on my course right now. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a pleasure to serve you at the highest level. It's been amazing to implement all these positive habits with you. As I would say, everybody, channel your inner Rocky. Go and smash those goals this week. Let me know how you're getting on, and let me know if this has been of great value to you. Peace out now. Have a great weekend. Bye.